Hello and welcome to the Ridiculously Good VA Show with Tracy Daviero. If you are a virtual assistant or want to be one, this is the place to learn the tips and tricks you need to become a ridiculously good VA. I've been a part of the VA industry since 1998, and I'm excited to get to know you and help you build an amazing business. Let's go. Hey there, welcome to another episode of the podcast that teaches you how to be a ridiculously good virtual assistant. Today I want to talk about mindset, but not just any mindset. Your 50K mindset. This episode is the first in a series of 4 episodes that I want to share with you as I lead up to my 50K VA group coaching program that is launching next month. Hold on. Today's quote is from Henry Ford. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you are right. I love this quote, not just because I'm a Ford girl, beep beep, but because Henry is talking about the importance of mindset in achieving success. It is so important. That's what we're going to talk about today, overcoming mindset blocks and creating your growth mindset. Let's go. Okay, so let's first define what I mean by mindset. Your mindset is what you think, what you believe about yourself, the people around you, the things that are happening around you or maybe to you, and the circumstances that you may find yourself in. It's about what you think of all of those things. Notice I didn't say anything about it being a reality. It's not that it's not real, but your mindset is often not real. It's your perception, your belief, and that's why we can shift it when necessary. You can always change how you think about something. Many of us don't, but when you're in a place where you're not being successful, it is definitely worth looking into. It could just be you, your thoughts, your beliefs about yourself or about others. I'm going to say if you're blaming others for anything that's happening to you, you could need a mindset shift. It's not as simple as flipping a switch, though. Yes, Tracy, just be happy, just be positive, and you will become wealthy. No, it's not like that. But a positive mindset can help you go very, very far. Actually, very quickly, because you're looking for the positive in everything around you. You're looking for it so you can focus on it, not on the nasty feelings or thoughts that you might also have going on. You can increase your profits, get more clients, get better clients, make more money, work smarter, so many things when you are in a good frame of mind. In fact, a Harvard Business Review study found that 98% of entrepreneurs who focus on positive thinking and maintaining a growth mindset reported higher levels of business success and personal satisfaction compared to those with a fixed mindset. 98%, ladies. Yes, please. Let's do that. Mindset blocks. It is not your fault most of the time. Something is happening to you or around you that initiates those kind of crappy feelings. You get blocked, and it can be really tough to get out of it on our own, especially if you don't even realize you're being blocked. What are some of the most common mindset blocks? Number 1, of course, is imposter syndrome. I talk about this quite often, sort of lately, I guess, because it comes up in so many of my conversations with VAs like you every day. We feel like someone's going to find out that we don't have it all together, or that there are some things maybe that we're winging or don't excel at entirely. Someone's going to find out. But they won't, because you're so much smarter than you give yourself credit for. Not that you're not doing things to 100%, but it's really important to understand that you are so much better than you think you are. The second is fear of failure. It's so easy to think that failure is right around the corner. It's that looming feeling. Often we're doing things in business that we've never done before. It's hard to be confident that things are going to end up the way we expect that they will, especially if we're treading into new territory. The thing about business is that we're almost always doing something new or something that we haven't done before. So we come to this fear of failure not just once, but over and over and over again. Self-doubt is another biggie. Maybe you don't really think you deserve to charge what you need to charge to make your business profitable, or that you're even the best VA to offer whatever services you're offering to your clients. You see others, probably on social media, and you think they do things better than you, whatever that looks like. Doubting that you can do something or that you're even qualified to do something is really common for VAs like us who work solo. We work by ourselves all day long. I know, then there are days that I don't say a single word out loud. And that means I'm having all of my conversations inside my head, which is not always a great place to be. Can you relate? No matter what kind of mindset you might have, whether you have it once or whether it occurs again and again and again, you can find solutions that will help you manage it. In my case, if I find I'm not talking to anybody, I reach out to someone and have a conversation, especially if I'm struggling with thoughts or processes. I have my accountability partner who I can call anytime. All we do, we text each other, got five, and then the other person is ready to go. It helps so much to have a cheerleader in your corner. If you don't have one, I promise you that finding one will really help in so many situations. Overcoming self-doubt. Our minds work so fast, our brains. It's supposed to be a good thing, right? But did you know that it takes 5 positive thoughts to turn a negative thought around? So if you're having more negative thoughts than positive ones, there is a huge red flag. And a solution, though. Bump up those positive thoughts or interactions or conversations. That's why the water cooler can be such a good thing. It's a place to take a break, have a chat about anything other than work. Our water coolers are our social media groups and our chat groups most days. Our community is an essential part of keeping our mindset positive. One of the best things you can do is to find a great and supportive community to hang out with. Our accountability partners or group can be a safety net when things seem tough. Remember that your VA colleagues have all been where you are. We all started from zero. We all made and continue to make mistakes. We all succeeded at something, and you have too. Being reminded of that is what's important. Yes, my accountability partner and I disagree on things. Yes, we pontificate about what is awful around us. And yes, we bitch and moan and look for the other one to pump our tires, even if maybe we're not right in that particular situation. But we also hold each other up. We find ways through the challenges. We research resources and strategy and plans, and we take action to dig out of the crap. And you can do it too. My point is that you're not alone. Even though we work alone, we don't have to do it alone. You need support. I need support. And we can support each other. You can also help yourself, of course. No one can change you. You have to be the one to change you. Change your thoughts, change your actions, change your community, and change your decisions. There are a lot of techniques that you can use to do the work, as the professionals say. You can keep a success journal, reminding yourself of positive and happy and good things that you've done in the past can reinforce your confidence in yourself to do them again in the future. It's a great thing to look at when you're feeling down or stressed. Really focus on your value that you bring to your clients. Work out what it is that's unique about you, that your clients get to experience by working with you. You're so amazing at what you do. And you should be able to shout it from the rooftops, but you have to know it and believe it first. Get really clear on what you do best. When you do, a lot of other stuff becomes a lot clearer. Why you deserve the rates you charge, why you will only work with this client and not that one, why you don't ever have to do rush work or even work that you don't like doing. These are all allowances that we make for our clients that can lead to those feelings of negativity. Setting achievable and ambitious goals. Goal setting is really important. There isn't a simpler way for me to say that. I know it sounds very vanilla, but if you aren't setting goals in your VA business, short-term ones and long-term ones, then what are you working towards? In order to grow as a business owner, you have to know where you're going. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? In a perfect world, what would your day look like? Would it look the same as it does now? I'm going to guess probably not. Short-term goals are my favorites. I love short-term gain. I love to reach that goal. I love to achieve that thing. I like to cross stuff off of my to-do list. Setting a short-term goal helps you focus on something in the near future that you want. It could be more money, more clients, more profit, more organization, more visibility, more interactions, more community. There are all kinds of goals you can set, whatever you want. But it's something that you can achieve in a relatively short period of time. And that's what's really cool. Long-term goals are important too. They're even awesome. But I don't want you to put them too far out, or you're going to tend to forget about them or abandon them. Instead, what I do to work with my clients is to set a long-term goal made up of many other short-term goals, like they nest inside one another. One leads to another, That way, every time you're reaching a short-term goal, you are one step or many steps closer to your long-term goal. Setting any goal is easy. You pick a specific goal, set a deadline to reach that goal, like put it on the calendar. You break out the action steps that you need to take to reach that goal. You set deadlines for each of those steps. I recommend breaking up your action steps into the smallest of actions so you can do something small every single day to lead you towards your goal. When you do that, doing something every single day helps keep your focus on that goal. And if you do get derailed for any reason, you haven't really lost that much time. It happens. Like if you schedule 3 hours on a Sunday to do X, Y, or Z, right, to work towards your goal, and then your neighbors suddenly have a barbecue and invite you, you will miss that entire week of action steps, and that will put you so far behind. It's better to do one thing every single day. You got to trust me on that one. I literally will die on this hill because I know that it's the truth and because it works. Now that we've talked about the importance of a positive mindset, how to recognize and fix your mindset blocks and self-doubt, let's talk growth. I'm not a mindset expert, but I have been in business a long time, and I want you to understand that probably everything you are thinking you suck at, I have thought the same thing about myself. It's honestly why I teach. It's why I coach. I want you to get where I got to way faster than I did. And I got good. The way I did it was really, really hard. I didn't make any money. I worked with clients that I didn't like, that, as I realized later on, didn't really respect me, and I struggled. I got to where I wanted to go, but it took a long time. I always thought that business was hard. That's just the way it was supposed to be. Sales was hard. Finding clients was hard. I thought that that was normal. That was the way it was supposed to be. Business was a struggle. But guess what? It's so not. Business at its simplest is not hard. You just need to take the right steps. You have to have a strategy and a plan that works for you. You need to take daily actions to reach your goals. And you need to believe in yourself. You need to really believe that you can build the business that you want to build, no matter how big. Your business is specific to you, but you can do it. But it's not up to me to tell you that you can. Why would you believe me? You have to believe yourself, and that's where the challenge comes in, doesn't it? You have to adapt a growth mindset, which simply means that you can develop the mindset you need for success by being dedicated, learning, and working hard. It means that you can learn from your experience, and yes, that might mean making mistakes, and that you can grow into a smarter, better, and more successful VA. You can master your mindset with practice, the right guidance, and teaching. That's exactly what I'll be covering and teaching in my 50K Bootcamp program. Cultivating your growth mindset isn't a one-off thing, especially if you're really in it right now. I feel it. It takes time. It takes practice. In my 50K Bootcamp, you will work on it for 12 weeks. That is definitely enough time to change your habits, to change you. Most VAs I know are voracious learners. I love to learn. You probably do too. Change comes from learning a better way to do things. I'm going to leave it off here for today. like I said, this is the first of 4 episodes I want to cover about how to build your 50K VA business. So tune in next week where we'll be talking about the essential skills every 50K VA must have. If you want more information about the program, it's not launching yet, but you can drop me a PM. I'll share more info in the coming weeks across all of my social channels, but I am available to answer any questions you have right now too. If it sounds appealing, I want to know. And of course, I also want to circle back on today's quote. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Your mindset is everything in business. It's the start of everything anyway. So why not focus on thinking that you can? Because I know you can. I've done it, and hundreds of my VA students and clients have done it too. You can. Thank you so much for trusting me to teach you and to guide you. I truly love to be here for you every week. If I could ask you one favor, though, to subscribe to the podcast if you haven't already, or leave me a review. That's something I should say every single week, and I never really do, but it matters, and it will make sure that I know you're finding value in what I create just for you every week. If you need help shifting your mindset to one of growth and possibility, that's where I can help. I'm here to help you become a ridiculously good VA. I've helped hundreds of VAs who are stuck at moving through private coaching, my group coaching programs, and my self-study trainings. If you're ready to get my help, let's connect on a cut to the chase call. You can book yours at yourvamentor.com/chase. Thank you so much for tuning in this week. I can't wait to see you next time. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of the Ridiculously Good VA Show. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a thing. For more great resources for your VA business, visit my website at yourvamentor.com. I'll see you back here next time.